The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Mycock, Wiltshire.
2. Are you doing quotes?
Notes. 2. Is that right? 2. Welcome back to the Steez. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Welcome back if this is, you've heard it before, but if this is your first episode,
Welcome to.
Welcome to. Well, that was a mouthful.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Just like canned spaghetti's a mouthful.
Yeah, I've been going through all my canned goods.
So have I.
Trying to clear out the
Old stock.
the old stock. Stock rotation.
Yeah, you got pineapple soup.
Yeah.
You got cream of some guy.
I've been having the man can soups. Not bad during winter.
Soup for one.
Soup for one lonely man.
All right, well, let's get into the episode,
We've got
shall we?
heaps to cover.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
Loads and loads. Loads and loads. Just a quick update from the last podcast.
Oh, yeah?
When we were talking about Kate Bush,
Yes.
and that running up that hill.
Yeah.
We were right all over
Running
that
up
one.
that hill.
Running up that road. Turns out, very savvy, this young Kate Bush, because she was knocking about with all the Pink Floyd boys.
Yeah, right.
She had some good leadership, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
Mentoring, I would say. But anyway, she owns the rights to that song. All the publishing, all the licensing, all the lyrics, all of it.
All right.
So, with this Stranger Things,
Is she getting paid?
she's getting paid £250,000 per week
Per week.
at the moment
See,
for that
that's
song.
the ticket.
Because everyone's watching it on YouTube. You're getting chopped out for that. Every time it plays on the radio
Yeah.
worldwide, you're getting chopped
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So the next thing is to, whatever song you do, you got to go viral.
Do you think that she did the producers? Let me start that again.
Sure.
Did the producers go up to her and say, "We want that song"?
Oh, they have a list of songs.
They've probably got a list of 5,
Yeah.
or 10.
Yeah, and they throw it out there top to bottom.
But is
Soup
she
to
like?
nuts.
Did she come in at a low rate, going, "Look, you can have that song. You can use it. You
I
can
think
use
they'd
it."
come in with an offer. You go counter offer, then you meet in the middle, and then
Do you reckon she would have been aware of okay,
once you meet in the middle, you can't add 50 or 100 to it.
yeah, but they could give her a chop out to $100,000 for the licensing or something.
Right.
But then she could have said, "Look, I'll take 50 because I know how much bank I'm going to be making off this song." It's clever. But then again,
Is it? You just got to have a song that was from the 80s. Or you got to wait. You got to wait till the cycle comes back around. You got your or your fads that come back in, like in the 90s, the kids were wearing clothes from the 60s.
yeah.
So these things go in cycles. So it's got to
So does
come.
Madonna.
It's got to go full circle.
Madonna goes in cycles. So was she? Because she's pretty satanic.
Yeah.
So did they approach her and say, "Hey, Madge,
Back in the day,
no, we
Absolutely.
want for you Stranger Things." What song would they use?
they use
darling.
like a virgin.
Like a virgin, right?
Yeah,
Anyway, so that's celebrity updates.
that's the celebrity update.
I guess so.
Okay, so but
getting
I
paid.
think the takeaway is get paid for putting your song on a show. That's the ticket, not the radio,
And the ads.
not the everything else. I think it's get it on something,
Yeah.
go mega viral. I'm just writing all this down. Then get fans.
Start YouTube page.
Get fans, and then the list sort of stops there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's progress.
That's it.
Let's
That's
progress.
That's what I got.
Up, there's a Bone Zone alert.
The Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone!
The Bone Zone. It's your favourite topic.
It is.
Who's barking at me? Meow. But I saw at Aldi's they're now selling dog ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Delicious vanilla and apple flavors.
Apple.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you. Doggos?
don't like apples.
They don't, do they?
Not at all. They like smelling butts, meat,
Yeah.
rotten
Don't like vanilla?
carcasses.
They'll lick a vanilla up. Ice cream
Yeah,
or something?
Ice cream. I've seen dogs do that in like in ice cream cones, Maccas and stuff.
What about the available in 2 delicious flavors of pea and vanilla and apple and carrot together at last?
Yeah, doggos don't like fruits.
No. So that's they're trying to claim that's
human flavors.
I think what they do is they just mash it up. It's not ice cream. I think it's actually just dog ice, cream. So it's like they put it in, freeze it up, and the dog just. So you just can basically, here's the rub. You could just get the leftovers from the dog's bowl and from the night's dinner, smear it into an ice tray, chuck it in the freezer, and freeze them up.
Oh yeah, you do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Little lick treats for the summer.
Lick treats for the summer, but you got your lasagna and.
Well, let's go through some flavours that doggos like.
Okay.
Essence of butthole, spumante.
What about marrow cubes?
There you go. Now you're thinking.
So you get the dog in the bone zone. Can't put bones in
No,
the
but
ice.
essence
That wouldn't
of
be
bone.
fair.
The essence of bone
Yeah.
zone. So we're thinking.
Yeah, see, that's what you'd think. Chunks. That so chunky you can carve it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
you
kind
just,
of ingredients.
you just freeze a bit of pow.
Because I can't even
basically.
get my kids to eat apple.
No, you got to cut an apple up, and it's got to be on the bench, ready to eat. Like
Yeah, it's the grab and
little
go
slices,
scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had frozen apple to be
To be sure, English.
sure. Hey.
It's not a thing.
Peas and vanilla? How do you feel about
Peas and vanilla. I would go peas and gravy.
that? Yeah,
That's
but
how you
what
get
they
a dog to eat his peas.
Yeah, but like, so that we get to try all the weird combinations out on our animals. Because, that's how we discovered PB&J.
Oh, what's that?
Well, they tried it out on, they tried it out on the dog first. And the dog's like,
Dogs love
good.
peanut butter.
they
love
like,
peanut butter.
a chunky?
So
Peanut
chunky
butter?
you can carve it. Yeah. That's
Why
how
do, why do they like it? Because the texture is rough.
I see what you did there.
The bone zone.
The bone zone.
Yeah, so can you try it out? Can you put a couple of leftovers in the old ice cubes and
Yeah.
see if you can...
We'll have to wait
Doggy
till
treat?
summer because it's
Summer.
bitterly cold at the moment.
It is. They won't like that.
They don't like it.
Are they going to lick it all over your floor and you're just going to have like lasagna from here to Hades?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to see my floors under one of those blue lights.
This is a grass job.
Yeah.
You just chuck on the grass.
You never know when your dog's spelunking across your floorboards.
Oh.
Wipe a scratch in there.
Doesn't that hurt though?
I think it feels pretty good from the looks of their face. And then you'll see a fucking streak. Sometimes you'll see a streak.
I don't want to know that. I'm a who's barking at me meow. I'm a cat man.
Yeah, but your cat, that cat litter tray it's the worst thing ever. It's so gross.
Yeah,
Not
it's a
yours
Splunk-
particularly.
It's a Splunk bucket.
So bad.
Yeah, it's bad. But at least it's contained
Yeah, they are smart like
and
that.
controlled and buried, covered.
Wow.
Doggy Doodle, where are you? It's time for your little Doggy Doodle delights. Beluga whales are on a red and endangered listing. And the best part is, beluga whales are very slow swimmers, so it's easier for us to hunt them down and extract their eyeballs. Here at Little Doggy Doodle Delights, we want you to have the best beluga eyeballs on the black market. Beluga whale eyeballs contain a miracle ingredient that help your doggy's coat grow thick and lush. Here at Little Doggy Doodle Delights, we support the illegal fisheries in the Arctic Ocean. In fact, for every Little Doggy Doodle Delights purchase, we donate to the Uzbekistan United Pirate Fishermen Fund. So don't settle for less. Give your dog the best. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights.
If you really want to feel sick,
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I
watch Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
He's the world's fastest eater.
Oh,
He's a
these
competitive eater.
rapid eaters.
I don't know how old he is, but he looks 75. His face says it all.
Does he specialize in hot dogs or is
Man.
anything
dogs-
goes, or is it
anything
like the
goes.
special menu?
Oh, man, I've seen him eat
items?
pizzas and, just, the biggest slice of pizza ever.
Oh, he goes for the big ones.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, the hot dog one is especially gross because they're doing they're dipping it in the water.
Yeah,
The
I
bun.
don't like that.
That's like crook.
That is crook.
Yeah, you just ate 5 of them, by the way.
There's I don't think you should be doing that to your stomach.
I don't think so. Oh, and did they purge? I reckon you got to
There's a
hold it.
purge.
I reckon you have to hold it down in order to get the record.
For how long?
Ah,
To full digestion.
yeah.
You can't. There's not enough in the body to break down that many hot dogs.
There's
It
not
just
enough
ain't.
orifices to
To expel it.
evacuate.
Because I was perusing the old news stories. I came across a dude with the big breakfast, and I'm a big breakfast fan. As
You love it.
You see on the weekends and send you some photos. Full spread.
Yeah, you got your.
But how's the guy sitting down for his special breakfast challenge thing in some cafe?
Oh, is this to get on the wall?
Yeah, this is one of those wall shots.
Right.
Yeah, eat it and you're up there with the other 4 blokes, basically. I gotta beat that guy. He did it in 12 minutes and 50 seconds, so we're gonna call it a hot 13 minutes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just
10
under
seconds
13.
off.
Yeah.
Okay. Round it
Uh,
up to 13.
you got 5 eggs,
Yeah.
5 snuffy waggers,
Yeah.
or sausages, 5 rashers of bacon, 5 tomatoes, 5 hash browns, and 5 black puddings.
Yeah.
The black pudding isn't the black pudding like almost like a sausage? That's
I think it's more like
that's 10 sausages and 5 rashers of bacon.
That's not that bad.
What about?
That's why 13 minutes. That's quick, but I think I could eat that breakfast.
Wait a minute.
Slowly.
It goes on 5 pieces of toast,
Oh, okay. Here we go.
5 portions of beans.
Ooh,
That's a lot of beans.
that's one scoop is more than enough beans, really.
I reckon one too many. 5 portions of mushrooms.
Oh God, what's a portion though?
Exactly. I reckon it's about 5 heads. 5 heads of mushies.
5
What do you call them?
mushies, yeah,
What do you call them? Caps. 5 caps.
5 caps. But then times 5.
Servings. Then, with the old dessert part that's attached to it. Now, I don't know if this
I
is...
thought the puddings were there.
Well, in the puddings, it's made up of 25 pancakes, 25 tiny pancake bites. So that's another, 15 pancakes,
It's a lot.
6 hot chocolate brownies, 5 scoops of ice cream,
Oh my God.
and 1.5 bags of marshmallows, strawberries, squirty cream, and lots of chocolate sauce.
That's where the ice cream's going to get you with the head ice.
Oh, it's the ice cream, is it?
ice cream headache.
Oh, you're pouring ice cream
He's
all
going-
over the sausages and mushrooms.
He's going quick. He's going.
It's 13 minutes.
Oh, no, do you know what you do? You put the ice cream in between the pancakes.
I think you got to have it like comes
Each.
in order,
Aha.
right? The first 6 minutes is the breakfast. He must have been going 1 billion miles an hour.
And what's the thinking behind it all? Like, this is going to finally launch my
I'm on
eating
the- I'm on the
career
wall. Yeah. Where do you go after that?
to the toilet.
Yeah, you'd want to have a plaque in your own house, not just in the restaurant. And what if the restaurant closes down? Your legacy.
Your legacy. Your legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're going to be remembered for. That's the thing that the internet knows you for. A little piggy pig
Yeah.
eating at the trough.
That at the end of it did a turd as big as his legacy.
I see what you did there. That's crook. I don't like it.
No, I don't like that.
It's too much wasted.
What's the most you've ever eaten in one sitting?
Man, I mean,
Think about it. Because I know I had the Bennigan's Big Burger, which was massive.
I know what. It's when we used to go out with Cassie's family, and you'd get a big Parma.
Yep.
So you're getting a massive Parma, and then you're starting to eat everyone's leftover Parmas.
Oh, yeah.
And you're drinking pints, and you're eating chips.
Yeah. Well, we did go to that Chinese restaurant and ordered everything off the menu.
Yeah, it was for someone's
Dad's birthday, I think.
Yeah, and we all went in there and just went...
one of everything.
Just keep them coming.
Yeah, just bring it all out.
We'll tell you when we'll
I
stop.
think it was only like $250.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't pay.
Yeah. But delish.
Yeah. But let's start
I'm not
to
gonna eat that much,
really
though.
think about what we're consuming and maybe store some of that in the cupboard for later, just in case when Woolies runs out of pancake mix, you didn't just
eat it in one sitting.
Yeah.
The shame of it all. Shame of it all.
This is what's wrong with the world.
That's what's wrong.
Part of it.
Tonight on the British Geezer Channel, world's most dangerous librarians.
Hello, I'm Danny Knees Up Nelson. I've met a lot of dangerous geezers in my time on this show, but now I'm exploring the toughest libraries in Britain and the hardest nutters that inhabit them, the librarians. And let me tell you, these blokes take the belly ache, and that's geezer for cake, innit?
Britain's toughest librarians.
Look about, we're in a library, and I'm here with a right old cunk. This is me mate, Frederick, the librarian. Frederick, you tell me your worst customer.
Well, Danny, I do recall in '89 a young scallywag borrowed The Catcher in the Rye. The book became 3 weeks past its return due-by date, so I had to put what you geezers call the hard word on him.
Living dangerously.
Well, I telephoned his mother and told her if her son did not return the book, I would have to send her a late notice fee.
Wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley. This next geezer you might meet at the front desk. He's the bloke that stamps your books. Tell him your name.
My name is Stephen.
I bet they call you Stevie Stampout. How do you sleep at night?
Quite reasonably, actually.
Wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley. Now I'm here in Kent, England, in another library, and I'm surrounded by Burks. Hey, librarian, what do you do if geezers start acting up?
Well, I tell them to kindly shush.
Wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley. Hey, librarian, how do I find a book on bare knuckle fist fight?
Well, I do believe if you look in the physical application section, you'll find what you need.
Wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley.
Britain's toughest librarians.
Tonight on the Best of British.
Welcome to the Snooze Review. I'm Jezbot. I've already done that, haven't I? So I watched bloody that Ghostbusters Afterlife movie.
Oh, okay.
If you want to get your blood boiling.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll give it a out of pillows, like whether or not I fell to sleep or I stayed awake.
Okay.
It gets 10 pillows.
Okay.
I stayed awake the whole time.
Oh, you stayed awake. So I always try to work out this code. So the more
look
pillows,
into it too hard.
the worse the film.
So 0 pillows means I fell asleep during the title sequence. But then again, it could have been opposite because it's been so long since I've done a snooze review. So I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
What? So
well,
it's
infuriating.
Oh, it's infuriating.
Yes.
But you made it all the way.
Yeah, it's slow paced. Well, it's weird paced. It's chopped and changed. I don't know, unnecessary bits and characters, and everyone's young. Like the main character. She's like 12 or whatever, but she's like a genius.
Yeah,
she's what you call a Mary Sue. It's like she's got all the answers.
Yeah,
She's
knows
got
exactly
all the
what to do.
powers.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to struggle.
MacGyver.
Yeah.
MacGyver's a Mary Sue,
I
isn't he?
guess so.
Yeah.
But that was all fine and dandy. I thought, oh yeah, it's not too bad the first couple of mins. It's definitely had a Ghostbusters vibe about it.
Yeah.
And then a character comes into it, and he's like the offsider for this chick, the young girl.
Yeah.
And he's got his headphones on, and he's got this microphone and a tape deck, and his name is Podcast.
I thought of you when that happened. Yeah.
I
thought Jezbot's going to hate this.
and you notice how they were treating podcast like a conspiracy theorist, like
yes.
like a joke,
Yeah.
like podcast is joke,
Yeah.
joke art form, not real,
Not legit.
not as legit as this bloody movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
And
as legit as Ghosts.
I don't know how they pulled Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray out of the and the other guy,
The little
Winston.
thing called Chop Me Out.
And then they had the bloody nerve to put Sigourney Weaver in the titles. And then she's not until right at the end.
Yeah, right at the last little scene.
And they're doing a flashback nostalgia
Yeah.
electric shock treatment.
Mm.
No, unnecessary. Why can't we have, like, adults playing the characters? Why do I have to watch these kids running
Yeah.
around?
You
Ghostbusters
want to
wasn't
watch
adults.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair enough.
And they just
That
know
is
how to
fair
do everything. And then they had to drive the car like the dude in it from Stranger Things. The
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
He just knows how to be a mechanic.
Oh, he's been in plenty of movies.
He's a fully, like,
Accomplished.
accomplished mechanic.
Yeah. So you can't suspend your belief knowing that it's a movie make believe
Nah.
made up?
No.
No, right. You want to convince me. I think that's what you do whenever you sit down. That's the main review for you is convince me.
Yeah. Well,
Let me see what it's about.
Do we need it? I know
No.
I know they had to fix the all chicks Ghostbusters. You can't leave that as a taste in your mouth. So we'll get this other.
We'll do the other
Ghostbusters.
one.
But you try to get me on nostalgia the whole time. You've already lost me.
Yeah.
Not big on it.
Yeah, they pile them.
I want fresh.
Yeah.
I want fresh. I just don't want these
Reminisce.
member berries.
Yeah, reminiscent.
Member berries.
Yep, reminisce on this, reminisce on that. So it's the proton pack from the Igor's second scene in the third movie of the second part of
Yeah, and then how many proton energy packs are there? Because the kids all got one.
Yeah.
When they went to suit up right at the end.
Yeah.
All the old suits fit these 12-year-old kids for some reason.
Yeah.
And then they all get a proton energy pack. And then when Bill Murray and the other two goons rock up, they've got proton energy packs.
They did,
and
didn't
uniforms.
they?
How many of these things are there?
Yes. Radioactive.
Proton energy packs.
Yeah. I see where you're going with it. Snooze review. So I'm surprised you didn't just let yourself drift off to sleep. Why not?
The rage.
Oh,
Too angry.
okay. The bloodstream.
Can't sleep on a full rage belly. Anyway, I do not recommend going to see or stealing off the internet Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Okay, there you go.
It's a waste
There's
of
your
download fucking credits. Have you ever wondered when they build these new suburbs out in the sticks?
Oh, the if you lived here, you'd be home by now. Suburbs.
Yeah. It's all great. You get these new houses.
Anemones?
No. This is the whole point.
Okay.
They build the suburbs before they build the roads. Upgrade the roads.
Mm.
And so you move in. And
bloody
then
government.
And then it's the next 10 years is updating this road. You've only got one exit out of this whole area. All this kind of business.
Yeah.
There's
It's a maze.
It is
when
a
you're going,
maze.
yeah, like up at Mervac near the old footy stadium up there, and they turn that into a suburb, and that's a
It's a bloody warren.
it is it's a maze.
Rabbit warren.
It's a maze for lack of a better word. One way in, one way out. What do you do when
There's fires.
no, there's panics?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's one
The
person.
apocalypse.
Yeah, it's just not bloody good enough.
Mm.
And I also discovered that, in this one area, I won't name names, and it kind of makes sense. I go, oh, where do you want the recycling, mate? And he goes, just chuck it all in the red bin.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, why is that? And he goes, well, there's no recycling plant around here, and it all goes straight into landfill. And it might make you feel good to separate your bottles, but I know for a fact there's...
Yeah.
Because
And
they're
now-
not shipping. You think
Well,
about
now they want us to bloody separate our. They're gonna
nappies from our bloody...
No, they're going to make us do rubbish collection every 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the
Redo
The
for the
kitchen
household.
bin, kitchen stuff.
Ugh.
But we always
I'm not
say,
doing it.
we compost everything, so our bin doesn't sting. Like my shit don't sting. Yeah, but
Right,
he's
yeah.
got like it's. You think about it,
That government issued bucket they gave us.
Nah, it's
I threw
ridiculous.
that straight in the fucking.
recycling bin.
Yep. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm
too
not doing
small.
that. I'm not having fucking bin up on my bench.
We leave it at the back door.
Ugh. So every guest that comes over can go, and the dogs can get into it.
First of all,
The rats.
we're not
can come
inviting
and-
anyone.
Right,
no one's
right,
getting
right.
coming over.
But these building developments.
Well, you'd be thinking, let's put a recycling plant in first, because the truck, we're full of recycling. By the time it gets to the nearest depot, 100k away or wherever it is, you can't get your money back on the plastic. So
Gotcha.
you
So
might
it's
as well
not even worth
just
it.
throw it in the bin.
Right.
And this is the problem with a lot of recycling.
I think it is.
It's a feel good.
Well, when you go
solution,
across the
but-
bloody Westgate, I don't know if you remember, there used to be a Glasso place down there.
Piles and piles and piles of glass, mate.
Just from here to
Here to Hades. I
Yeah.
think there's a few warehouse factories full of broken glass everywhere.
broken glass everywhere.
Speaking of the Westgate,
Mm.
was going over it on the weekend,
Yeah.
and sure enough, every time you go over it, they close a lane down.
Yeah.
So they make it merge all together, and it
Yeah,
stuffs everything up.
It's a highway psyops.
Yeah. It's done to drive you insane.
Yeah.
Because I said, nah, I'm staying in this lane. Because everyone started to merge over straight
Okay.
away. I went, I want to see how far I can get before this traffic cone's going to be in the way.
Yep.
And I saved about an hour off our trip. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
nah, sticking to it. People started merging over. I held me.
Steadfast in your
Steadfast.
lane.
And sure enough, get up to where it was just a guy with a sign going, move over.
Right.
And that was it. So, and then after him, there was no workers. There was no nothing. Just him parked right on the top of Westgate Bridge, going, move over to this lane.
Yeah.
And then on
okay.
the opposite side, doing the same thing. And we copped it on the way home too.
Ah,
Traffic cone. Nothing.
Man with the
Traffic cone.
nothing.
Free lane. And
I hate
so
that. I hate that.
they're doing that on purpose.
They are.
It's got to be.
It's maybe there's not enough road rage out there.
Aha.
They're just trying to.
Oh, do you know what it is? It's to get public support about the billions of dollars that we've spent on
Something's got to change.
they're doing the under Westgate Bridge
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And all the signs say it's going to cut travel times by 45 minutes. Yeah, because you keep fucking putting traffic
Yeah,
cones.
and making the freeway, which is supposed to be a hundo, 70, 80,
Yeah.
60,
High
80,
winds.
100.
No wins. Someone's on there.
At this rate, we're all going to lose our license. Fucking yeah,
Yeah,
I hear.
let's do
ya.
some policy changes, something that's got to bloody change.
Oh, well, you know, it's supposed to be easy under Albanese.
I
Isn't
thought
that
it was
what they're
supposed to
saying?
be easier under Albanese.
There you go.
Wait, what?
Social science.
Oh, that's right. Well, let's go some myth theory / so science. Different dimensions, reality inversions.
Sure.
You've got your time funnels. Time is like a funnel.
Yeah.
Time is like water squelching
worm
around a funnel.
holes. Yeah.
Getting squelched out of a funnel, maybe.
So what? So
Well-
are you talking in the field of time travel? And
Well, yeah, because we're all funneling down to the same point, I think. Like, doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, or you're a king or a queen. It seems
everyone
like
takes a shit.
Seems like society and humanity and the world at large is funneling down to a point of
Yeah.
the event horizon,
Right.
the singularity,
Yep.
when it all becomes apparent.
Yep.
And I think we have some evidence of it.
Have we?
Yes.
Where?
Well, we've got this bloody TikToker from the future.
Oh, TikToker. So it's got to be real.
You know the guy? I mean, you sent me the video.
Yeah,
so.
the guy that claims he's from the future, 2027.
Mhm.
Woke up.
He woke up in a hospital He was from 2021. Woke up in a hospital in 2027. There's
And
no one.
There's no one there. He's
on
filming
Earth.
it. And
There's no birds. There's
I don't
no
know how
dogs.
he's getting. Has he posting the TikTok stuff? How are they getting the videos from the future? Like, this is what I don't understand.
Well,
Does
he's
that
still
mean-
got access to the internet
But then what? It's posting here in our.
in our time.
But he's in 2027. See, that's the part that I don't get. But the footage couldn't have been done in the pandemic because there's still movement. There's no
Well-
animals. He goes to the zoo. People test him.
Yeah, it's like go to the cop station, go into the bloody museum,
Go
steal
into
a car.
a car thing. He goes and takes a car.
He goes, no, you're filming it in the morning. Go back here at midday, and there is no one around.
No one.
And so it's either a so-so science in that he's a future boy,
Or he's worked out.
or he's figured out that camera technique that he's just not willing to share.
Yeah, that's right. And then maybe that's your way in.
Because
Like,
you
I'm the
know how to
inventor
do it.
of-
Like you know how to like key out
Smart,
things
man.
out of moving image, right?
Yeah, you can do it, but like
It's a task.
it's a
isn't it?
task. It's a task. I don't think you can do it out of bloody phone footage either. I think it has to be super mega high res.
Yeah, you'll see him. He's just carrying around his phone and reflections stuff.
Yeah, it's nothing
It's
special.
quite bizarre. Do you know
It's
what
very
this
bizarre.
bloke's name is? The handle or whatever? And said it there
Nah.
or some shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so you can look it up yourself. But I don't know. It's compelling.
It's not convincing to start off with, but then the more you watch, you go, I don't know how he's done that.
Well, because they're sending
How are you
him
doing
messages into the future going, go to the baseball field.
Yeah, and go and check it out. And he goes into the
No
to
one
the
there.
lockers everywhere.
I did notice at the zoo, though, because he was walking around the zoo.
Yeah.
Should be enclosures. But I noticed the grass was cut.
Yeah, well,
And
this is what I
nice
was
and
thinking.
kept.
So is it appearing? Is the other dimension looking after it, and
Oh, yeah.
in his dimension?
Oh, and that's how he
he's
can
done.
contact with us.
He just can't see people.
Because now he's doing things like he'll, he sent a key and a thing in a packet with the coordinates
For people to leave
find
it,
in our
for people
time.
to find it. Yeah,
But
and they were
he's leaving
finding it.
his time.
Don't know.
It's
It's intriguing,
it's intriguing.
but I like a good future story.
Mm.
We haven't had a good future story for a while.
Do you think we're all funneling down to a point where we're all going to disappear all at once?
If you say so. Sure. We're heading towards something.
Mm.
I feel like it's more of a drain.
I think, yeah, down the drain,
Yeah.
gurgling. I think starvation happens before the evaporate. Oh, it's the reckoning, isn't it?
No, the rapture.
The rapture.
That is the rapture. So he's the only sinner. He couldn't go to heaven.
Yeah, right.
So
Mm.
get out there and murder someone if you want to survive the future.
I've got a bloody request for him on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
If it's all animals, does that account for insects and grubs and stuff? So lift up a rock, dig a hole, find an ant,
Find some bugs.
find some bugs, go to a worm farm and see if they're all squelching around,
Yeah.
squiggling around, or whatever the word is.
Interesting.
Worming
So is it
around.
everything.
Or is it everything?
It's worth a look at. I highly recommend that shit.
I'd be going straight to the parliaments or going under the... trying to find where the
it's-
lairs are and the bunkers and the...
Did you watch The Last Man on Earth, that TV show? No, you wouldn't. have. Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
But you'd be doing that. Be going and collecting stuff and
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you do? Do you centralize? Do you stay there? Do you move on? What do you do?
Oh, you'd have to go on a quest to find other people, wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah. See the world.
Well, you could get your pilot's license or something like that. Or like practice. I mean, it's not something you really want to do by yourself, but
No. Am I doing it right?
how about he gets a drone and flies that up and
Mm.
has a scooch around seeing if anyone's there or...
Oh, the world's your oyster. Go. What I want to
oysters.
see.
Go get some oysters.
I want to see him go up to a big plain glass window at Tiffany's or something. Throw a bin through it.
Ah, yeah.
That'll get someone there.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, do that. Break some
that.
laws. Actually smash some shit.
Anyway, check it out. It's
Yep.
the future.
Or don't.
Future is now in 5 years. Something like that.
We'll never know.
See you there. TikTok. Are you a psychopath?
Yes.
Well,
Who's asking?
The internet.
Excellent.
Because I found a test. Well, we can put
Cool.
it
So
to-
this is like
put
a
it to
little.
rest. Pretty sure I know how the results are going to end up.
Yeah.
Because they're very leading questions. You can tell that if you went this way, you're a psycho. If you went that way,
Yeah.
you're not.
Does it lead you to medical professionals to help you at the end of it?
No. But I think a true psychopath would know how to get around a psychopath test.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll just say in
Yeah,
advance.
yeah.
Like, it's
Oh.
manipulation, you know?
It's key.
It is
That's
key.
the key.
It is the key.
What do you got? Let's hear.
All right, so let's go to the old link here, which I had prepared earlier.
Oh, you're doing great research over there, Tim.
Yeah,
Do
great.
appreciate it.
Now, I scored 0 to 12, not a psychopath.
Okay.
That's what I got out of it.
Well, I'll try to beat your score, yeah?
Yeah. I think
Like,
it
I
just
wanna
gives
be-
you a range.
Okay, so you're 0 to 12.
0 to 12.
Not a psycho. All
Oh,
right.
it's okay. Okay, would you most...
Most would describe me as charming and nonchalant. I can turn my charm on and off like a faucet.
Not me. This describes me somewhat. This is definitely me.
It's definitely me.
I do what I want when I want. The moment the impulse strikes me, regardless of what others want.
Nah.
No, not you?
Not.
Not describes me somewhat?
I do what I want.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
I'd have to say somewhat.
Somewhat.
You've got to give yourself a bit of credit. You're not
Credit?
completely innocent.
You tell me.
If something goes wrong or turns out badly, it's not my fault.
Definitely not me. This describes me.
If something goes wrong or turns out badly, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
So this is definitely
Yeah, that's me.
okay.
It's not my fucking
I've
fault.
gotten into legal or criminal trouble as an adult.
Nah.
Not just speeding or parking
Nah,
ticket.
nah.
Right.
No, I'm too clever for that.
Yeah, I'm easily the best at what I do, bar none. Nobody could ever take my place.
Well, in this circumstance, like the Steez,
Yeah.
that my show, your show, like, no one can do it better than me.
Right. This is definitely you.
Yeah.
I do whatever I feel like doing,
Same
and
one
I
as
don't
last time.
care what others think, or even if it's illegal.
Yeah, well,
Illegal.
some rules were made to be broken.
So somewhat describes
Yeah. Yeah.
Every person for themselves. I don't see the point of feeling sorry for other people that have no desire to help others or help themselves.
That's true.
I've gotten into legal or criminal trouble when I was a teenager.
you. Not just speeding.
Nah. Never got
I don't think
busted
so.
for
Never
anything.
got caught.
Mm.
Never got caught.
I have no problem or concern in lying in order to get what I want.
Sure. Who am I lying to, though? That's the question.
Oh, the listeners? Yourself?
Yeah.
Your wife? Many.
Okay.
Oh, people around you?
Live in the moment. This is what I say. The future will take care of itself, and learning from your past is pointless.
No, they're like, not me.
No, okay, cool.
I never feel
You
remorse.
got to take the reins of the future.
Yeah,
You
I-
need-
Never feel remorse, shame, or guilt about something I've said or done.
That's not me. I felt guilty about all the rats I've had to kill late.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we've got audio proof of that.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in taking on responsibilities of any kind. They just weigh me down.
Get results.
All right.
The results: psychopathy possible.
Aha.
Your score 14
Out of 24.
I got 0 out of 12.
That's the range. I could be.
Yeah, I think you're in the
Either
next.
side,
You're in
yeah.
the. You're in. You answer this quiz consistent with people who have moderately elevated scores on measures of psychopathy and psychopathic behavior. This may suggest a tendency for some psychopathic behaviors, especially when such behaviors result in your own personal gain. 16 factors, Klecky
He's obviously some kind of doctor.
identified 16 factors that he believed made up the features of a psychopathy. Superficial
Psychopath.
psychopathy. Superficial charm, good intelligence, absence of delusions, and other signs of irrational thinking, absence of some French word, unreliability, untruthfulness, and insincerity, lack of remorse or shame, inadequately motivated,
Hey, buddy, I'm right in the room, you know.
poor judgment and failure to learn from inexperience, pathological egocentricity, and incapacity for love, general poverty, and major affective reactions. These are just some of the side effects.
Wow, there's a lot.
There is. Suicide rarely carried out. Sex life impersonal, trivial, and poorly integrated, and failure to follow any life plan. If this sounds like you, then you may be eligible to learn something more valuable about yourself.
Yes, I was in the scoring is 0 to 12, 13 to 17, and 18 and over is the ranges.
Right. And I'm somewhere in the guts.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Psycho.
He sounds like a wanker, this guy. Whoever put the test together.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck him. Might need to do a little bit of research on this one as well, Tim.
You say that a lot.
Ever heard of the cheese caves?
No, it sounds delicious.
In the USA.
What kind of cheese are we talking about here?
We're talking about stored cheese. Like government cheese.
Oh.
Government cheese.
Cheese stock.
Cheese stock.
Yeah.
So what I could gather back in the days, the dairy industry. What is this? Wait a minute, is this mysteries?
Yeah, but just...
Anyway, what do you do with all this bloody cheese? Because... Let me stop you right there.
Straight into confetti?
Well, what happened was the dairy industry was going down, something like that. So they pumped big money into dairy.
Big dairy.
And then the farmers were producing a lot of dairy.
Big farmer.
And so they were like, what are we doing? And then the government was buying the cheeses off the farmers.
Right.
But then, what are we going to do with it all? So we store it, we store it. Yeah, we give some out. Blah, blah, blah.
But here's my proposal. Caves.
Yeah, well.
Somebody said that at a board meeting. The big cheese meeting.
It's a perfect temp. And then, anyway, during the 70s, they found out that there was all this cheese and it was rotting away. And so they started handing it out. This is why you get milk when you go over in America, the school system. They all get milk every day.
Okay. It's the melted cheese from the cheese caves.
Get rid of all this bloody surplus.
Right.
So now it's still a thing. I think they got rid of all that old cheese.
So aging cheese, or is just like...
It's like a mozzarella.
Pavarotti.
Yeah. It's like a cheese. Cheese.
Yeah, cheese wheels. Cheese
Government cheese.
Blocks. Where is it though?
Well, it's deep in a cave.
Okay.
And you got to ask yourself the questions. Like, how many of these cave systems?
Well, they've got cellars full of wine.
Yeah.
No, they've got caves full of cheese. Yes. They've got...
they got tunnels going underneath
the
Alps.
The seed banks.
Seed banks, yeah, gotcha.
What else you got out there?
Just basically cave systems.
We're going to fill them with cheese?
I think that's the only possible solution. I'm sure you would have put in at some stage during this Myth 3 maybe a clip of the cheese cave. Perhaps.
So it exists.
But in the cheese caves of the United States, you would find it to be much colder. 36 degrees, in fact, due to an elaborate system of pumps running a steady stream of coolants from above ground.
Oh, it's real. Often talk about killing rats on the show.
You do.
Yeah. And lo and behold, the algorithm sussed it out and started putting up rat-killing videos on my bloody YouTube feed.
Me?
No, this guy, how do you feel about this?
Badly so far.
It's his profession. It's an air gun. It's a high-powered air.
I got that on my feed the other day.
Did ya?
Yeah.
And night scope?
Yeah.
And he's just
popping them
Pecking
off
Popping.
in the holes. So you didn't send that to me?
No.
I got it twosies.
Well, he's popping off like crazy, these rats.
Isn't that what you really want to do, though? You hear him scratching around.
But he
You
lets
wanna
him
be up
twitch.
there.
He doesn't do a double tap.
Oh, no double
Which
tap.
I thought, like, 'cause
Same
when
ammo.
I see a rat twitch, I go again with the shovel. But he's crack shot. It's
hard to watch.
I don't know if it's hard.
Okay.
I feel conflicted because these rats are messing up this farmer's farm. They're stealing
gotta do it.
food. They're putting shit everywhere. You got to do some sort of control, but he doesn't want to bait them.
Yeah.
Because that's bad news for all the native flora and fauna.
Yeah, true.
But he's also got his other channel that he's shooting crows.
Oh, you can't do that.
He's shooting foxes. Like, 'cause as soon as the lambs get born, within the first hour, foxes start rocking up.
Yeah.
So he's out there at night, pow, pow, pow,
Right.
shooting crows, shooting this, shooting that.
Okay. Yeah.
Crook or
Yeah, I think that's kind of crook.
is
but
it crook to make the channel? Like, do
that's
the work.
the crook part.
Yeah,
That's the crook part. Making us watch
and
it.
it gets views, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I know I'll want my air rifle back,
I'd
but
love-
not
I'd
necessarily
love an
to
arrow.
shoot like critters. But there
It'd
has
just
been
be worn
times. There
off,
have been times I've wanted to, pow,
Yeah.
something, someone.
Maybe that's a good way to control Trevor.
Could you get away with the paint gun? Would that be strong enough to kill your rat?
I think that's more of a maiming scenario. And,
Okay.
And then it staggers around and goes, what the fuck was that? Why am I red now?
Yeah, okay. But you can mark them in the process.
Yeah, and
I don't know,
give him a
take
social
four.
credit score and go, hey,
Hey, you've been here before.
you've had your fill.
I don't know.
Well, that's just something else if you want to watch. Or, if you don't want to watch that,
Yeah.
watch Mountain Goats.
Oh, here we go. Because why'd you get mountain goats? Because we talked about goats with Adza on the other episode.
Yeah, so a whole thing about mountain goats. They're amazing creatures.
Ugh,
Balance, man. They're sure-footed as that mountain goat.
they sure are.
And they run up these things and they climb dam walls
Damn walls.
because they've got like in the cement it's throws out salt or there's salt on
Yeah.
the rocks. So
Oh,
they're
so
just
they're
like
getting up there
they're
to lick.
licking the
They get
dam.
up there to lick the dam. Man,
So fascinating creatures.
all the way up there just for that.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
How do you cling on with those little hoofs?
wide and spongy and they're padded.
Are they?
It's got grip
Ah,
strength.
Okay.
Plus you're really short, down, stocky, low to the ground,
Okay. Center of gravity.
center of gravity.
Ah.
Plus a millennia of evolution.
If you believe in all
If you
that.
believe in all that stuff.
Yeah, so, wow. All right. I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out. Shooting bloody rats is definitely
Yeah.
like different to those rat traps, the ones where you see the buckets and the
Oh, and then they
fill
just
the
drown to
buckets.
death.
No, they just fill the buckets with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rats because of this trap.
They don't
Get up
they
there
don't
and they
get
just-
it.
The top flips. They
Yeah.
put food in the middle. It goes up there. It goes in. Can't get out.
And then what do you do with the 700 rats?
Yeah,
gas
then you
'em.
drown. Then you drown.
Then you drown them.
Yeah. But they swim. See?
Yeah. We ended up having to eat each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, one rat survives. It's like
He's the guy who got
he uses all the other rats as a ladder.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you solve the detective
There you
thing
go.
we had the other day.
I like that though, that segment. Detectives, yeah. We
Go
should do
back
that
to that.
again.
All right, there you go. Yep.
Check it out.
All right, check it out. Well, there you have it.
Yeah, that is. That's it.
There's another Steez for another week. We'll be
That's
back with a full-length episode next
yeah,
time, I reckon.
called Jumping the Turnstile with Tim and Jez.
Yeah, this has been the Steez. I'm Tim.
I'm Jez.
Okay, well, it all checks out.
Yeah, thanks for listening. We'll see you again next week.
And also with you. Goodbye. Just let the music run